What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Banter Break. I am your host, Joseph, and I'm joined today by Alex Jones. And
you know that song by The Killers, Mr. Jones and Me?
Yes.
That's me.
You?
I'm Mr. Jones.
Yeah. We are playing Oxygen Not Included, and these are the people that we're going to take. And this game, this was a generated name, Doomed Dump, and I think it fits the theme of the show very well, Doomed Dump.
If you're wondering why this is episode 2 and we are starting fresh, in the previous episode,
there were a few mistakes, a few mishaps.
Yeah, it was a learning experience.
Unfortunately,
for sure.
You apparently need oxygen to survive in Oxygen Not Included, and we suffocated our fellow duplicants here.
Turns out they weren't lying that the oxygen is not included.
Yeah, we thought maybe it was just like a marketing ploy, but no, oxygen's not included. But let's take a look around what we have here. We do have 3 sources of water.
Great.
And that looks pretty good. We have a lot of like this oxalite stuff, and those are tiles that like generate oxygen for like a set amount of time.
So we do not want to mine those right away.
Yeah, let's keep those around just for a little bit.
Basically, our goal in today's episode, since we're starting off fresh, is to, first of all, create bathrooms so we don't pollute the entire area. And second of all, we want to focus on oxygen generation, too.
Yeah, I think the mistake we had last time, and let's speed this up a little bit. I think our mistake was we just ignored oxygen. Just getting to oxygen for a while. So I'm going to start setting up the base right away here and kind of map out what we want to do. So I'm going to make a ladder going down here and do the same thing on the other side. And we'll make this go all the way up. I'm going to put a bunch of storage containers right off the bat too. Maybe not right away, but I think that's something we might want to do.
Okay.
Because we had that problem last time where they were just kept having to go pick up the stuff that they needed. And that might have just wasted a little too much time.
So a lot of science is going to happen today.
A lot of science. A lot of mistakes. Because neither of us know anything about what we're doing.
Other than to create oxygen, we're doing something with algae, right?
Yeah, algae I think is like the main oxygen generator. Like what we need is an algae. I forget what it's called. Actually, is it in here? Power. It's not under power. I guess it'd be under oxygen. That would make sense. An algae deoxidizer. So that creates oxygen or generates oxygen.
Interesting.
So that's what we're going to want to kind of focus on right away. But I think before that, let's try to get some beds right here. This seems like a good bedroom, a starting bedroom area.
Do we know if anyone's a loud sleeper at this point?
No, I double checked on that one. We don't have any loud sleepers.
Good.
So let's build 4 beds for now. I didn't want to put that there, but it's too late. 4 beds for now. 2 here, and then mirror on the other side. And then what I want to do is block off this. So then what we do, which I didn't know until recently, is we can get a room bonus. So if we put a door there,
yep,
there's like a room bonus, and they get like extra or less stressed while in their room.
Okay.
So what I want
that's a safe place.
Yeah, they feel comfy.
Great.
So what I want to do here is do the same kind of thing, and you can do that with a mess hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll put the mess hall right next to the water, so then we can have the cooking station right next to the mess hall.
Requires water, I assume.
It does.
Okay.
To cook things, you need water. So let's get that going. And we're already off to a better start because they're not going to be spending their first night sleeping on the cold, hard ground.
How frequently do they need to use the restroom?
Good point. I completely forgot about that. Thank you for saying that.
That's why I'm here.
All right. Where do we want to put our bathrooms?
Well, eventually we're going to have to pollute some water, right?
Right. I'll just put it over here. It's kind of out of the way because I like this open area because I think has a lot of oxygen there.
There's a lot of metal over there too eventually.
Yeah. Over here looks kind of bare. So let's put it over here.
Sounds good. I say connecting to the bedroom, like a full master suite, if you will.
Full apartment complex.
Yeah.
All right. So where is the bathroom?
And I think to save on resources, if you were truly starting a civilization, I don't think privacy comes easily. So I don't think we
we'll
need
wait
doors
on
or
the
anything.
full
Right.
personalized bathrooms. Where is
What are you looking for?
this?
What are those?
Those are wash basins, because germs are also a thing.
Okay.
So we need them to wash their hands. And I heard 3 is the ideal number. So we're going to go with 3. So let's
Who'd you hear that from?
I heard that from my wife, who is much better at this game than I am.
Okay.
Although it's not hard to be better at this game than I am, because clearly I'm not too great at this game.
Well, we're making progress. It's a learning experience.
I also think I want to leave one space here. All right, and that will be our bathroom.
Why do you want to leave one space there?
I don't know. I saw someone do it once, so I don't remember the reason, but we might as well do it.
Okay. Maybe for oxygen flow
That actually
between different floors.
Maybe that's a good reason.
Mm.
One thing that I like to do to pass the time while the duplicants build these initial buildings is kind of just imagine what their lives were before they ended up on the settlement. They could have been someone like a CEO of a tech company, some really big important person in the stock industry. Maybe one of them was royalty. And they just shit all over the floor. Jesus Christ, guys, come on. Sweep up that. Okay, so we got our bathrooms pretty much done over here. The ceiling's not done, but they're gonna have to live with that for now. And now I think we need to focus on getting them some breathable oxygen, so then they don't suffocate, like last time. Oops. So let's build a little room over here, and this is where we'll put all of our power generation stuff. So hopefully we have enough materials for this, which we do.
Cool.
So put this here.
That is a running wheel, right?
That is a running wheel. So while they're sleeping, actually, let's just get a lot of this out of the way. All that, and then let's wire some stuff up and get some deoxidizers going.
Okay. There were some complications, if you notice, during the fast forward when we were building the bathrooms. I believe all of them went to the bathroom all at once. There was
it was a mess.
There was excess urine just everywhere. Luckily, we haven't opened up any of the water areas yet.
So none of our water is polluted.
Nothing's polluted yet, but we did also get attacked while we were building the bathrooms, while we were trying to mop up. So that was interesting, but all seems well at this point. We just need some more building materials to finish up the ceiling.
And I think we're going to actually be able to do better than last time, which I'm excited about.
I think we're already doing better than last time.
Solid point.
There was not a lot of oxygen in that room up there, if I remember correctly. Does that?
You're right.
Will will that affect the rest of the?
Let's not break into that. It will.
Okay.
But we need this metal because we need to build some wiring. Why did we just get metal and lose it?
It fell to the bottom, I believe.
Oh, let's sweep that up. All right, we got a lot of tips over here, but I think we're professionals, and I think we're gonna be okay. All right.
I don't think we're professionals, and I think that would have been a huge help to the series, but we'll just wing it. That's fine.
Apparently, there's no floor there.
Ooh.
Let's build a floor there.
Okay.
And put that on priority 9. And while we're paused, let's get some wiring out so we can actually start generating some oxygen. And I put one in their bedroom because I feel like they're gonna want that while sleeping. What's our power overlay? Where did I just get that? So that gives out 400 watts. That's 60, 120, 120. So we should be good. We're not gonna.
So if I do some quick maths, that's 120 plus 120 is 240. So we're at 300. So we have 100 watts to spare.
Right, so what I need to do, while we're here, we had a good runner, right? Power. This guy.
One of them had good power, yeah. Ren.
So let's make him only run for now. Only run and research.
Is he good at research as well?
He's pretty good at research.
Okay.
But we'll have them all research too. And then we'll take him off of things like digging and building. I
leave that to Mima and Stinky.
Mima and Stinky. Oh, he's got nothing to do. Maybe we don't take him off building yet.
Why? Oh, because none of the wires.
Because none of the wires
are built,
are
so
built,
he can't
correct.
run yet. That makes sense.
I want to put a battery here, so then we can start like storing. There we go.
Look at him, just churn.
We start storing some power because like he'll waste some power, so you know it's
Right.
not being used. There we go. Let's grab that battery there. Let's wire it up. So we store some battery, and that way overnight when he's not running, we can still pump out some oxygen.
Perfect.
So let's look at our oxygen generation. We're not red. Not red is good.
Blue is good. If you look in the top right,
Yeah.
the blue
Ooh,
we're in
that's-
is very breathable.
Well, this is okay breathable. I think this is like mid tier. I think this is good.
No, are you not reading in the top right?
Oh, there's a legend. Holy shit. Well,
I just said if you look in the top right.
all right. Well, they're not doing.
We're
They're
very
done with
breathable.
pretty much everything. Yeah, no, but you should know by now that I don't listen to you very often.
Fair enough. All right. I mean,
All right, so
we got
let's-
everything we wanted to get done. We
let's enclose them a little bit. I know I said I was gonna leave an open line between the ladders, but I completely forgot about that.
but we couldn't put wiring without that.
You could. It ruins the decor.
Oh.
But also, let's start research.
We're very aesthetic here.
Well, it actually is like a mechanic in this game to where they'll get stressed out if there's not enough. If the decor is too bad.
Do people have OCD in this game?
There's like certain traits that like I don't know what it's called, but yeah, if there's bad decor, they get extra stressed out.
Interesting.
All right, so what do we want? Maybe meal preparation is something that.
We don't have any people that specialize in cooking, so researching that would probably be beneficial.
Yeah, so let's start with that.
Um,
I think we're pretty good on everything else. So before we end this episode, let's not only get that room built, but let's get a little meal station set up down here.
Perfect.
And I think that'd be a good way to end the first episode with no one dying, might I add.
Impressive, to say the least.
It is. I definitely made a mistake with that being there. So we're going to have to move that eventually, but that's whatever. So that's a massage table. So where's the food? Probably under the food tab. Would make
Probably.
sense. So let's put this here. And then we'll dig out.
We need a lot of
This.
wiring to get to that.
Yeah, but that's not too big of a deal.
Okay.
Um,
Does wiring not take up a whole lot of resources?
it doesn't.
Cool.
Let's bring it down here. Plug that in. And now we just need a water source, which is from... Are we out of materials already?
We need some sort of plumbing. But we haven't researched plumbing yet. Is that going to be an issue?
It won't be an issue because they can just take the bottles of water.
Ah.
I'm just trying to remember. That's right here. So this... we can put... Let's just put it right at the end here. So we'll cancel these two and then just dig that out. If you get nothing else from these videos or this series of videos, I want you to take this one thing from it. If you're ever stuck anywhere and you need to kind of build up your own life in this new place just to survive, you don't want either of us with you. We will end up not only destroying your chances at survival, but also making that time while you're alive just absolutely miserable. You'll probably end up having to shit on the floor, live without basic necessities for days on end, and overall probably just end up dying. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, that if you have to choose someone to be stranded with, you probably shouldn't choose us.
Well, this looks like as good a place as any to call this an episode. I think it was very successful. We have bedrooms, latrines, storage, which hasn't...
Which we are now setting up because I forgot to the entire time they were there.
To this point, it has not been used. We have research, we have power, we have oxygen generation. We have the beginnings of a
survival
New York quality kitchen. And we have a new duplicate on the way. So at the start of the next episode,
we will choose one of these three.
Gosman, Hassan, and Lyra, who looks like a black Princess Leia.
But we'll get to that on the next episode of Banter Break. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys
Almost. It was so close.
and we will
almost
see
had
you
it.
next time in the Doomed Dump.
Bye, everyone.